at a garage sale in some sunny month of spring. I found the first video game console that I had ever seen.
Wow. Cool.
I had little money of my own, but I wanted it so bad.
Like really, really bad?
Oh yeah, I emptied out my pockets to the eccentric looking man.
Well, my mom says don't talk to strangers.
And this one was interesting. He wore robes and he held a twisting staff with ornaments made of clay.
Ornaments made of clay.
But he saw how much I wanted it and sold it to me right away. I took it home and hooked it up and put a cartridge in. And when it started up, I felt those goosebumps crawling on my skin. I spent the next 3 weeks up in my room, filling my ears with those 8-bit tunes. The pixels were rough and the color depth low, but I didn't even know. Playing every day to become the best. You must pass the test, you must pass the test. Cause when pixelated kings say take this quest, you must take the quest, you must take the quest. Playing every day to become the best. You must pass the test, you must pass the test. Pixelated kings say take this quest, you must take the quest, you must take the quest. You must take the quest. And when I was trapped in high school, you know what?
What?
I continued along playing those games.
Well, it's good to play things you enjoy.
The mediums this time around were a little bit different.
How so?
Well, nothing much had really
Oh, well,
changed.
sometimes change isn't good.
I played on the computers, and I started reading these science fiction books.
Well, at least you're reading.
Oh yeah, all in that old school's library, where my lunch I always took.
You always took lunch at the library?
Yeah, all the cool kids did it. And let me tell you, one of my fellow captives, he had this 20-sided die.
20-sided
Yeah, and he gave a little roll across the table. And then he asked me if I'd like to have a try.
Would you like to have a try?
He saw my plain confusion and explained it all to me. And that, my friend, was when I first began to roleplay D&D. I spent the next 3 weeks in his mom's garage with +1 weapons and magic rods. The real names by which my new friends go, I didn't even know. When the dungeon master asks what you will be, you must make a choice, you must make a choice. And when he tells you to roll the dice, you must roll the dice, you must roll the dice. When the dungeon master asks what you will be, you must make a choice, you must make a choice. And when he tells you to roll the dice, you must roll the dice, you must roll the dice, you must roll the dice. You must roll the dice, 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 you must roll the dice. You must roll the dice, 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 you must roll the dice. Years later, walking home one night from playing D&D. Well, I came across this new game that relied on sanity points instead of just plain HP.
HP, hit points, right?
Oh yeah, I was still dressed up in my mage robes, going down the sidewalk through the park.
What were you doing in mage robes going through the
Well,
park?
the important thing is I found this cultish looking group scribbling some kind of runes in chalk.
Yeah, I'd stay away from that.
It was alright. I knew they were all gamers, cause, well, like me, they all had 10-sided dice.
10-sided dice, okay.
So I showed them mine, without a word. And I got to thinking, Wouldn't it be nice? Instead of limiting myself to tabletop delights, why not roleplay out in the streets in the middle of each night? I spent the next 3 weeks in alleyways with special ops and gas masks, going for days without giving a thought to my real life woes, and I didn't even know. When the game master says roll the dice, you must roll the dice, you must roll the dice. And when he tells you to throw out your hand, you must risk it all. Rock, paper, scissors. When the game master says roll the dice, you must roll the dice, you must roll the dice. And when he tells you to throw out your hand, you must risk it all. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Inevitably there came the time when I was bound to lose my mind, 'cause there was just one big catch. This world of alien gods and cults that formed my new game's nuts and bolts wasn't really so far-fetched. When I had learned just a little bit too much about the hidden side of reality, well, I could see things I really should not have seen, and I questioned my own sanity.
Sometimes it's good to question your own sanity.
I said goodbye to my role-playing friends.
What, you said goodbye?
I shopped for guns and a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, it sounds a little excessive.
Well, I had to be, man. I had to hide away from these pesky mental health professionals who would hold me back from my quest.
They do tend to do that.
Even silver bullets don't help me much these days. I rely now more on spells.
We're not talking 3.5, right?
Oh no, I got my first edition Necronomicon.
First edition Necronomicon?
And I got creatures I gotta dispel.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I got 16 passports I cycle through, and 28 different names. I can't seem to remember which one was mine when I still was playing games. I spent the next 3 years searching for myself, seeing things that threaten my mental health. I still sell the sketches to tattoo studios, and they don't even know. When life is a tattoo on a new PC, you must make your choice, you must make your choice. Trying out to be some personality, you will find your voice, you will find your voice. When life gives a chance to write a new PC, you must make a choice, you must make a choice. Trying out to be some personality, you will find your voice, you will find your voice. You just gotta start by rolling the dice, you just gotta start by rolling the dice, you just gotta start by rolling the dice. It all starts with rolling the dice.